Good morning to all of you. I hope that you're fine. Let's start today's lesson, which is division with money. You have it pages 302 and 303. Actually, the division with the money is the same exactly like dividing the decimal number by a whole number. Why? Because in the money, I have parts. I have a fraction, parts of the money. Sometimes I have dollars as a whole, but beside it, we can have nickels, cents, and these are parts. I should write it as a decimal. That's why all with the money you will have decimal in it. So we said it's like dividing a decimal by whole. So let me remind you with the steps of how to divide decimal by a whole number. The first step that we said before, if you have a dividend which is decimal number, you should place your decimal point up in the quotient exactly in the same place. The second step, I should divide as usual. Then I should check. How we're checking? By multiplying the quotient by the divisor. Then what? The answer should be the same like the dividend. If it comes like the dividend, so your quotient was correct. Okay, but here we will add just one more step, placing the dollar sign, because today we're talking about money. So all the answers will be money, so I have to put my dollar sign. So I have to follow the same steps of the lesson, dividing decimal number by whole. Just we will add to it one step, which is placing the dollar sign in my answer. Let's start. I will start with you directly by practicing, because the lesson actually repeated like before. So get the book, get a pencil, and start to do with me step by step. We will start by question number 4. This one, divide and check. How we will start? The first step, I will put what? The decimal. I will place the dollar sign, then start division. 1 divided by 4 is 0. Why? 1 is not enough to divide it by 4. So I will take with it the 0, will be 10 divided by 4, which is 2. Multiply it, you will get 8. Subtract 2. 2 less than 4. Yes, so we can complete, bring down the 2. Now I have 22 divided by 4. What is the nearest answer on the multiplication? What multiply by 4 will give you number near to 22? Yes, 5. Correct. 5 times 4 will give me 20. Subtract, I will have 2. 2 less than 4, so we can get down the 8. Now, 28 divided by 4, do you have it in your multiplication or something near to it? Yes, I know that 4 times 7 is 28, so I will put 7. I will have 28 and remainder 0. So the answer is 2.5700. And don't forget the dollar sign because it's a money. Let's see now another one. Here a different question. Divide, then round. Round what? Round the quotient, mean round the answer to the nearest cent. What mean to the nearest cent? In our numbers, where is the place value for the cent? The 100th place. What mean 100th place? The second number, or the second place to the right of the decimal. This is the 100th place, which is the cent. And I will show you now how we will round. But first, we will start to make the division. Okay, let's make question number 16. First step, what? Decimal up in the same place and my dollar sign, then I will start. 1 divide 4 is not enough, so 0. I will take now the 13, divide by 4, will give me, yes, excellent, 3. 3 times 4 is 12, then subtract 13 minus 12, 1. 1 less than 4, so I can get down the 0. Now 10 divide 4, how many 4 in the 10? Yes, I can have two groups. 2 multiplied by 4 is 8. Subtract 10 minus 8 will give me 2. 2 less than 4, so also get down the 9. Now we have 29. 29 divided by 4. Do I have it exactly in multiplication table? No, but I have something near to it, which is 28. Yes, multiply by what? Multiply by 7. You will have 28, and subtract, I will have 1. Then what? Here I finished all the digits in my dividend, but should I stop dividing? No, we talked before that if you still have a remainder, how can I complete my division? I will add 0 to my dividend and put a decimal in the quotient. But there is a decimal already. What does mean? It means no need to put the decimal. If you don't have it, you will put. But if you had from before, so no need to put. Okay, I put a 0 down to complete my division. Now 10 divided by 4 is 2. 2 multiplied by 4 is 8. Subtract it, you will get 2. I will complete here because no place. Then I still have a remainder also. What should I do more? Add more 0. Already I have a decimal up, so I will not add decimals again. Just one decimal in the number. Don't forget, please. Okay? Add any number of zeros as you want until you finish your division. Then put my 0 down. Now 20 divided by 4 is, yes, 5. 5 times 4 is 20. Subtract 0. So my answer is 3.2725. Don't forget it's what? Dollars. Okay, this is the first step to divide. The second step, they told you round the answer or the quotient to the nearest cent, to the nearest hundredth place. Let me show you how we will round, but after I erase this to have a space. Okay. When I ask you to round to the nearest cent, so you have to underline the hundredth place. The second place, what? To the right of the decimal. Okay, after I underline it, do you remember how to round? Do you remember the rounding song I gave you? Yes. Look to the right, next door. 4 or less, just ignore. 5 or more, add 1 more. What does mean? I will look to the right of the 7. 4 or less, I will ignore the numbers beside the 7. Here it's less than 4, so I will ignore the numbers beside the 7. It means they will be zeros. And the 7 will stay the same because we ignored. What about the numbers to the left? Copy them exactly. Okay. So my answer is 3.27. These zeros, no need for them. If you want to ignore it, to remove them, you can. Okay, if I found beside the 7 number which is 5 or more, what should I do? Yes, the 7, I will add 1 more to add, so it will be 8. Also, the numbers to the left of it, copy them. The numbers to the right are zeros or ignore them. Okay, let's see another question. Here for the problem solving, Julia works part-time. The table shows how many hours she worked last week. She receives a paycheck for $140.3. Use the information for exercises 24 and 25. Okay, the first information that I have here is what? That she received a paycheck for 140.3. Yes, let me highlight this. What means she received the paycheck? It means the total amount of money she received was 140.3. Then, how many hours did she work in each day? On this table, it can show you Julia's hours. On Monday, she worked 5.5. Tuesday, she worked 4.25. Wednesday, she didn't work, 0 hours. Thursday, she worked 5.25. Let's see question number 24. So now I have the total money that she received, and I have how many hours did she work in each day. The question number 24 asks you, how much does Julia earn per hour? I need for just 1 hour. How much money she can earn? How to get it? If you have the total amount of money and you have the number of hours, can you get for me the amount of money she received in 1 hour only? Yes, by division. But before I start to do the division, do I have the total amount of hours? I don't have it given, but I can get it, yes? Okay, so I will add first the number of hours to know the total number of hours did she work. So 5.5, here 4.25, 0, sure I will not add it, then 5.25. Let me add them. Here I can put 0. 0 and 5 and 5 will give me 10. 1 and 5, 6. 6 and 2, 8. And 2, also 10. Put my decimal down. Then 1 and 5 will give me 6. 6 and 4, 10. 10 and 5, 15. So total numbers of hours is what? So now if she's working 15 hours in all, and the total money that she's receiving is 140.30. It means how much money she received or she earned per hour. So I have to divide 140.30 divide by 15. Let's make it. I'm dividing by 15, and now I'm dividing money. I will put the decimal up and I will put the dollar sign. Let's start to make the division. 1 divide 15, can we? No, we cannot. We'll take with that the 4. 14 divide 15, can we? No, still not enough. I will take the 0. Now 140 divide by 15. Cover 0 from here, 5 from here. So you have 14 divide by 1. 14 divided by 1 is 14, but can I put 2 digits up? No, we couldn't. So I have to take smaller number. What is the maximum number I can take, which is 1 digit only? Yes, the 9. So we will try the 9. 9 times 5 will give me 45. 9 times 1 is 9 plus 4, 13. Then subtract. Here you will borrow, the 0 will be 10, the 4 will be 3. Then 10 minus 5 is 5, 3 minus 3 is 0, 1 minus 1 is 0, so just 5. 5 is less than 15, yes. So now I can bring down the 3. Let's erase this one, yes, in order not to confuse you. We will complete. Now 53 divide by 15. How many 15 in the 53? Okay, 15 and 15 give you 30, and another 15 is 45. So how many 15 in the 53? Yes, 3 groups of 15. 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times 1 is 3, and 1, 4. This is the nearest answer. Then I will subtract. 3 minus 5, can we? No, 3 will be 13, 5 will be 4. 13 minus 5 is 8, 4 minus 4 is 0. Then bring down the 0. Now I want to divide 80 by 15. How can we make it? How many 15s in the 80? Okay. If you try 8 divide by 1 will give you 8. But if you tried the 8, you will get a very big number. Also, if you tried the 7, will give you bigger number also. The 6, the same until you will reach 5. If you want to try it, girls, by yourself, you can try. You will reach the 5. 5 times 5 is 25. 5 times 1 is 5 and 2, 7. Then subtract 80 minus 75. You will borrow, yes, and you will get 5 as a subtraction. Then what? I finished the digit, but I still have a remainder, so I have to put 0. Already there is a decimal, so no need to add decimal. Bring down my 0. 50 divided by 15. We did 1 which is near to it before. It was 53. Here it is on this step. Yes, when we put 3. So the same I will do again. I will put 3. 3 multiplied by 15 will give 45. Subtract. Let me complete here. Subtract, I will get what? 5 again. So the same remainder, can you see? It will be repeated. Put 0 down. Here it is. Again, I have 50. So again, I will put up 3. Multiply it by 15, I will get 45. Subtract 5. So teacher, no end, it will not finish. Do I have to keep repeating the same steps? No. Once you find that the steps are repeated like this one, you will stop and ignore this remainder. Even I will not put it. So enough here for digits on the decimal part. So 9.3533, and I will stop enough 4 digits to the right of the decimal, and this is how much she's taking per 1 hour. So the answer of number 24 will be 9.3533. If I want to make it to the nearest cent, we can also check what's beside the 100th place. It's a 3, so 4 or less, ignore. So the 5 will stay the same. What to the left, copy them. What to the right, zeros or ignore them. So $9.35. This is the answer of question number 24. I hope that you understood the lesson. Please complete answering the classwork, do your homework. Then if you have any question, you can send to me. Good luck.